Hello witches, it's Dragabella, and I thought I would show you a couple things that I just bought. Yesterday I went on a day at Salem Day. It was raining, and I like to go to places when it rains. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I like going places when it's raining, that like touristy kind of places, because usually it's less crowded. And Salem tends to be pretty crowded in the summer because a lot of people take their vacations. So, but today I went to Barnes & Noble with my girls, and they actually went with me to Salem yesterday too. So, I got this book by National Geographic, 100 Places That Can Change Your Child's Life, and it just has really cool different places. They had one that was more spiritual places, but it wasn't targeted like for children. It was more places to go on pilgrimages and stuff like that, and it was a really awesome book. I would have got it, but I was limited on money today, so I just got a few books that I really were worth it and that I wanted. So I got that one. I got Backyard Guide to the Night Sky. I've been wanting to learn the locations of all the constellations. I know some of them, but after my trip into the mountains, I really want to learn them, and so that I can know them easier and more accurately. And I got complete wilderness training manual. I just love this kind of stuff, and I think this is a really cool thing to have, especially if you're going to camp, or you never know where you might be stranded or whatever. This is like the typical Boy Scout manual. I buy books like that also like for my boys to read, so they can get more familiar with that kind of stuff. So in Salem yesterday, I got a bunch of witchy stuff. I went to the Salvation Army, Navy kind of store. I got a sundial, and yes, it does work. I had to replace one of the screws, but it's already turned green. It's copper. And then I think the rest of my stuff pretty much is out on the porch. So let's see. I got a very large cast iron cauldron, which I've been wanting for a long time. This one's pretty big. The one that I was using up until now is the smaller one, and I had hesitated buying them before because most of them had holes on the bottom, but this one doesn't. So I'm gonna get some sandpaper, and I'm going to sand away the rust. Oh, that's what I was supposed to buy today, was sandpaper. But yeah, so I'm gonna sand it, and then I will oil it down and restore it. So so I got the cast iron cauldron. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh yeah, I got this little smaller cauldron. It's just a little tiny tripod one. I got this, which is it's made out of like cement or stone or something, and it's got birds on it. I can always use heat resistant tiles. What else did I get? I can't even remember now. Well, I think that is about all I got. Is it? Oh no, I know what else I got. I'll take you inside and show you. I got some candle stuff that's in here. Oh, and at Barnes & Noble today I also got a globe, a small little globe.
Can't find my other soup.
Your other soup? Oh dear. So in here, let's see. Where did I put them? I'm so sorry. I'm so like not prepared today. I got this, which if you can tell, it's like a brown tone, kind of like the color of a pine cone for fall. I got this one, which is shaped like an acorn, and the cool part is is that you can open it up and there's a candle already in it that smells delicious, but then when I'm done with the candle I can still have this. It had this little chip in it, but I'll just keep it turned so that you can't see the chip. This is my Richie cabinet, guys. Oh, and I got this. I know I totally overpaid for this because I often find ones very similar. I have a whole collection of staff cane type walking sticks, but this one was just really perfect. I know I overpaid. It was $15, and the whole store in Salem, you know, it's really getting so overpriced that it's really not even worth it, which is sad because in the old days it was like a place where not only tourists but witches could go to kind of stock up. But these days everything is just so tourist priced and overpriced. It's like, it's just not even right. For me to go into a Salvation Army place and pay top dollar for stuff, I just don't think that that is right. And I also got 4 new pet dishes that they all match. They're all bones or feet prints, and I got 4 of them, 2 of this size and 2 of the smallish size, and they were $3 each, which when I was in Maine and I was getting stuff like that, it was like really cheap, like 50 cents or $1. And I actually saw in one of the consignment stores, I saw this, which I paid retail $10 for this in a store, and they were selling this, the same exact one, for $45, and that's just insane to me. So I think really from now on when I do trips to Salem, I really am not gonna, I'm going to try to avoid buying stuff from now on. And what I do when I go in the shops is if I see books or items that I want, I'll go online and try to find it. I do that often with the books. I saw a bunch of books yesterday. There's a new shop, and it's set up like a cottage. Like, see how I have stuff hanging to dry? It was like a whole store filled with bundles of herbs drying, like all around the store. They had old-fashioned poppets. They had like real old traditional witchcraft, like Nordic style. Like you see, it looks almost like a wind chime made of just sticks or shells or something. Stuff like that. It was very homey, and it said family cottage on the outside, and they had pots of plants growing right outside the door in the windows, and it was a beautiful place, except for the fact that like a bundle like that of herbs, like that's dill, that would have been like $25 in the store. And I just think that's like totally outrageous, even for tourists, even for touristy things. It's just not even right. But so yeah, so I'm gonna try to find some of those books. They were like books on heathenism and old, kind of more Nordic tradition, Neolithic stuff. So I wanted to get some of those. Oh, it's really pretty out on my porch, but it is so hot out. It's very hot here. I'm enjoying the last of the summer because the kids are going to be going back to school. And, so that is what I got. I don't think there's anything else that I missed. But yeah. So I think I'm going to put my globe up here because it's going to match really pretty. So tonight is supposed to be the best night to view the meteor shower. So hopefully you guys are going to watch that. And that's about it. So I hope you guys are doing well, and blessed be. Bye.